patrol unit saw, that Vehicular Crimes Division saw when they first got here. We believe that intoxication played a role in this crash. If that's confirmed during that evaluation, I'm also going to accept the charge of intoxication manslaughter, which is also a second-degree crime, up to 20 more years in prison. You know, what we have right now, this investigation's in its infancy, but we're going to get all the answers that we need. We've got surveillance footage that we can see. We haven't been able to access it yet, but in the coming days we'll be able to get that. That's going to go a long way in helping to determine exactly the speed that he was traveling at the time he struck the young boy. Additionally, we have witness statements that we've taken, and we believe that there was an ice cream truck right at the corner, which could explain why the 2-year-old was out in the parking lot. The witnesses said that there were numerous children, as we've all seen, going toward that ice cream truck. We don't believe that there's a connection between the defendant and the boy and his family, but we're obviously going to look into that as well. We do have witnesses, and as Commander Cheney said, witnesses that saw the crash that then went and stopped this individual in the front of the apartment complex, and did so in such a heroic fashion. Got him out of the car. It didn't become violent. He was able to be detained peacefully until HPD got here to detain him and begin our investigation. It's just, you know, when you have scenes like this, it's truly tragic, and today is a really terrible day for Houston, because we are going to leave this scene and go to another fatality of another young child. So, you know, it's a great reminder to everybody out there that drinking and driving they never mix well. It's the stupidest, most preventable thing to do, and things like this happen when you make those kind of choices.
Now, the suspect, does he live in this complex, or was he coming through?
We don't believe that he lives here. We believe that he does have a reason to be here. He's mentioned apparently a relative or something of that nature that does live in this apartment complex. So he wasn't a transient just driving through, but we don't believe that he actually resides in this complex.
Sorry.
Do we have a description of his vehicle? I saw a black truck out front surrounded by police units.
He was driving a large, I believe it was a Chevrolet truck.
Now, have you ever seen something like this before, where people watching or witnesses stop, the suspect to prevent anything further from happening? And explain that a little bit more, and what that really means.
Yeah, I have. It happens more than you would really imagine, especially in crashes like these or any kind of a crash. We see people flee those scenes a lot, actually, and citizens routinely step up and they prevent that person from leaving, and that's a big deal, because just like in this case, we're able to conduct the DWI portion of this investigation. We're able to hopefully down the line see more justice for this young boy and his family, because they stopped him, because we were able to determine whether or not he was intoxicated, as opposed to catching him 2 or 3 days later. And HPD's hit and run division is fantastic at actually going and getting them, but being able to stop them at the scene and explain why they ran, why they tried to run, it's another level of just answers that these families need.
Last question. Now, 2 young people in one evening. How does that make you feel? And talk about the city of Houston in general. It's a tragic night for the city in general.
It is. It's tragic for our entire community. Everybody that's going to see this or read about this is going to feel some pain of what this family is feeling. And we have 2 of them in one day. It definitely sharpens the focus of all of us in law enforcement to go try to get some sense of closure, some sense of justice for these families. And that's what we're going to do. We work with our Houston Police Department partners in this, and we're here from the very beginning, and we go all the way until we hopefully seek a conviction and get a conviction on this person. And we do it with these law enforcement partners, and they're there all the way through trial with us. So together, we're going to do what we can to get some measure of justice for this little boy and his family.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you,
Nice
guys.
meeting you.
Thank you.